Hey, and welcome back to Kallerhult Creations. First of all, thank you so much for all the positive feedback of the last video where I made a collaboration with Steph from The Average Artist. It was super fun to do a collab and to dip my toes into illustration. Today I'm gonna share a short time-lapse video with you guys. I am editing an April vlog and I realized that I had pretty much an entire process video filmed, and since that vlog is going to be a beast, I decided to cut the footage and release it as a separate video. This is a new kind of portraits I recently started making. They are made with Promarkers in warm grey, a bit of fineliner and Posca Markers on natural brown sketch paper. I'm talking a bit about this in the upcoming vlog, but basically I want to offer an affordable and more simplistic option for pet portraits, and I posted an offer on my private Facebook wall so I could build up my portfolio, establish what the portraits would look like, and also to get an average estimate of how long time a portrait would take to complete, so I could get a better idea of what to charge for them. As you have seen, I started sketching out the shapes and outlines with the paper upside down. This is often to be preferred because when you have the reference, hey, English is my jam, oh yeah. When you have the reference picture upside down, you are less likely to assume that you know what's going where, and you are more focused on the shapes and outlines. Since these are marketed as simplistic sketches, I am not too fussed about getting everything precisely at point. I have several other options if the client wants a more photorealistic portrait. I start with a warm grey 1 or 2 to rough in the initial sketch, then I flip the paper and clean up the sketch. I've noticed that even though I often get the basic shapes and outlines somewhat correct, I tend to draw the nose a bit too small when laying down my initial sketch upside down. So I go over it again, adjusting and twerking, and also starting to add in some values before I go over the piece with a fineliner. The natural brown paper or tone paper gives me a good mid-tone, and the transparent Promarkers let me build up shadows and differentiate values both through layers and different darkness in color choices, and the opaque Posca Markers create the lightest values and highlights. I've discovered that different Posca Markers give a different look. For example, I have both a wide chisel nib as well as brush markers and the equivalence of a fineliner. I can cover a large area of the drawing with the chisel nib and get an opaque white, and then go over that area with the smaller nib to create some texture and highlights. Sometimes I have used a light Promarker to blend the Posca Markers to soften the edges and also to make it a bit more dull. Perhaps I am drawing a white dog, and in that case I can add values on top of the white Posca Markers, usually using Promarkers. When I've gone through my array of pens, I tend to go back once more to add, or perhaps not even once more, but several times to add more contrast, perhaps add some details and adjust the piece until I'm happy. I hope that you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. I make both art videos, planner videos, vlogs, and I have some Harry Potter DIY videos in the works. I just have to carve out time to finish them and edit them, and yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day. Hej då!